Come back tonight.
Yeah. Hey, man, Mr. Way Too Real back at you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since, we done touched base, but here I am with fun on the porch, man. Back at it, man. So, look, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. We not gonna sugarcoat. We not gonna make excuses for what could have been, should have been, might be, what one day could be or should be, because it is what it is, and it'll never be what it never was. So, with saying that, tonight's content will solely be based on the truth, the whole truth, and from my point of view, nothing but the truth. Okay? Alright. Yeah, welcome y'all this evening, man. I appreciate y'all taking y'all time to come holler at me on the porch. Because there's some things that's been going on, and trust has been self-inflicted. You have to be accountable for the choices you make at all times. So it was self-inflicted, some of the things that I've endured, of course. However, um it's not a loss if you learn a lesson. You hear me, man? And I've understood that there's a lot of life lessons to be taught in poor decision making,
Preach.
especially when it comes to being involved with the opposite sex. Now, I've been in several relationships now. I can't tell y'all the exact thing to do to make it go right and make everything. That's to each its own, first of all. And at the end of the day, excuse my, lack of vocabulary. I done did so much fucking up in relationships. I know exactly what to do to fuck up your relationship. You hear me, man? Like, I don't have the answers to say what to do to maintain your relationship. However, if you want some fucked up advice on how to fuck a good woman off and run women off and be basically looked at as a womanizer, I got the advice for your ass. Just follow what the fuck I say, and trust me, you ain't gonna have no women worried about what you got going on, where you at, or nothing else. Which, if you don't got your shit together, it might be the best alternative thing to just kind of go self implode. That's what I say. It's been kind of work for me. So, coming from the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Those who know and those who don't know, I've been involved in a what did Pickett, she had a real good name for it. It was called a triangle, a love something, or
A swinger.
no, it wasn't a swinger.
Poly.
No, it was Polly, but it was with Will Smith and Jada Pickett. She called it a triangular, or
No, it was an open relationship. That's what it
no,
was.
it was an open relationship, I guess, when you look at it, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But,
But
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that.
I think what my thing is control. Even though leaving the situation, you know what I'm saying, and not wanting to be in the household or whatever the case may be. And we talking about relationships here, and I'm speaking only on the personal note. I've had a problem with the control or the lack thereof control after I leave the situation. And being that if you don't have your own, when I say your own car, your own basically means, money, income, you know what I'm saying? You coming to the table with, oh, I can do this and I'm gonna do this and I wanna do this. That shit is like a trap for a slave, nigga. Like, you gonna come in the door, knowing that you financially can't come to the table and match what's up the par. So you're gonna be overextending yourself. I was overextending myself as far as, what I'm saying, taking care of the day to day. You know what I'm saying? What's like, damn, I'm always rubbing feet, sucking ass, putting laying dig, cleaning, cooking, and cleaning. Am I the bitch in this situation? Have the roles reversed? You know what I'm saying? And it could only come to me in the point in my life where I was just been kind of like destitute with no money. Because if I'd had any money, I would have told the motherfucker, like, you got me fucked up, nigga, man. I don't know what you thought this was, what you think it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, my arrogance and my ego would not have allowed the lesson to transpire the way it has over the last 6 months if I would have had any source of money, income other than the hustle, you know what I'm saying, I would have missed the whole play. So good thing is I didn't miss the play, and I called the audible. But now that you've learned, you know what I'm saying, it's a valuable lesson. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I take pride in knowing that the only thing that I have control over in any of this situation is myself and the way that I look at how I should feel about this particular thing.
Fuck it. It's already fucked up.
You know, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, moving on, that I'm I don't have the energy nor the will to want to even engage into a relationship, because it would be so one-sided that I would look like a jerk. I would look definitely like a jerk or a gigolo, or you know what I'm saying, a male that would take advantage of one, or one of those guys be like, oh, I was with him when the nigga was down, and when he came up, he shot off, and I ain't here. No, I'm definitely gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's very unfortunate that I've had to take on the position as if it's not beneficial, it's artificial now in my life, because I have to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I've spent a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, compromising myself, compromising the people I hang with, compromising my activities throughout the day, just to kind of help people be more at peace, or be more confident, or feel more comfortable within whatever lines of, you know, communication, whatever lines how we dealt with each other. But now it's like I really can't, I can't put other people before me any longer, not even my kids, because you know what it taught me, man? What taught me is, look, I done spent all this time away from my different kids, different baby, different relationships. And at the end of the day, like every time, if I come back, sure, I got some great knowledge. Sure, I've made some more accolades. But if you really don't have nothing to stand on, like nothing substantial, like when them kids ask you for something, you can't pull out your pocket, or you can't have to go to the bank account and write a check, your kids gonna look at you like, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't got shit, so you ain't shit. You haven't been around to build any type of real bond and relationship, because you've been in and out here and there. You know, so you is subject with that. You know, they don't even feel comfortable with that. So the one thing that they can feel comfortable is in that, nigga, trust me, I've been gone for a real. I've been out here getting it, not bullshitting, witting it. You know, so a lot of people say, "Hey, man, success is the best revenge." Like I'm truly happy for anybody that, you know, has met, or come into contact, of being able to walk in a journey with somebody that can inspire them, make them want to do more, make it easier on their load. I didn't live that and had that, all that. I want to have a white picket. I don't want that no more. I don't. I changed my mind. I really, I've experienced it. I'm a human. I'm a man. I'm maybe even going through some type of male post male something transition, that I want to travel. I want to be happy, and I want shit to be the fuck the way that I want it to be. And if it can't be that way, guess what? I'll just be the fuck by myself. You know, I mean, they didn't say it all the time and all the time, but at the end of the day, just because maybe if I want to give a motherfucker a piece of my physical passion, or if I want to, you know, lose my man helm in the back of somebody's throat and make it disappear, it's like that's a privilege. Not only is it a privilege that I can do that, but the fact that I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I done hand raised that motherfucker many years by myself, man. I really don't need no assistance. I know how to, you know. Anyway, but at the end of the day, man, manifesting in greatness means that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much you gotta set aside what your feelings may be, urges for them short term fixes. You gotta set that aside sometime, and really discern, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna be better for me in the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been sacrificing so much behind this feeling, this sensation, this urge, and compromising myself just to get in where I fit in because I ain't got my own. Now it's like, well, get your own. That's it. That's all. That's all you gotta do. So, with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all tapping into me, man. It's been really good. You know, y'all stay in my prayers, man. For all of y'all that see me and want the best for me, man. Just keep on, man. Subscribing to the page, hitting the like button, hitting the share button, getting me out there, man, to be great. Let's do it. The teamwork will make the dream work.